saying that you're the Republican Obama.
You know what? I actually, there are elements of that that I'm actually leaning into.
This has never been a Democratic or Republican idea.
These are not Democrat ideas or Republican ideas.
This is an American idea.
These are fundamentally American ideals.
Imagine they were driving a car and they drove it into the ditch.
If somebody has repeatedly crashed your car,
you can't have the keys back.
Do you want to turn over the keys to the same people who crashed it?
He said Russia in the 1980s are now calling to ask for their foreign policy back.
I have a newsflash. The USSR does not exist anymore.
You know, the Cold War's been over for 20 years.
It fell back in 1990.
A skinny guy with a funny name.
Who the heck is this skinny guy with a funny last name?
But they sense deep in their bones.
I believe deep in my bones.
E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. We are one people.
I have a dream that we can be one people again. I'm not going to read speeches written by others. What you're going to get from me is what's coming from the heart, my bone-deep convictions.
There it is, folks. The deep state plant, Vivek. Controlled opposition. So a lot of people are supporting Vivek. A lot of people are getting behind the bullshit that he's spewing just because they're the same dumb motherfuckers that fell for Obama's bullshit he was spewing. Neither of them want to do anything good for the country. Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't trust Vivek. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. We've covered a lot of Vivek on the channel. So it's not like I'm speaking without knowing what I'm talking about. We watched all his debates. We've watched a bunch of interviews. We've watched a bunch of content of his. And I like what he says. I mean, what he says good stuff. So Obama copied speeches? No. All the Obama stuff was said years ago. All the Vivek videos were within the last year. He's copying Obama's playbook to... See, because he's a super smart guy, right? So he wants to get into politics. So what he does is he goes, well, let me study politics. So I'm going to look at a bunch of leaders. I'm going to look at how they ran their races. I'm going to look at what they did in order to win. And he's chosen Obama as the model of candidacy that he wants to portray. Because he's running himself as the unifier, right? He's the one that's going to bring Democrats to vote for Republicans. He thinks he's going to get crazy fucking blue-haired leftists who think men can get pregnant to vote for Republicans. He's fucking delusional. He's delusional. Obama was successful getting Republicans to vote for him because he just played the race card. And white people are sick of being called racist since we've never been racist and racism doesn't exist. So a lot of Republicans voted for Obama so we could get the first black president and be done with the bullshit. But guess what? They voted for the guy that was going to bring racism back. So that kind of bit him in the ass. I wish I could sort my beard like yours. What does sort your beard mean? I don't know what that means. Yeah, so to me, Vivek's a plant, just like Obama was a plant. He's being controlled by something or another. Who knows? The world is so corrupt. The CIA could have enough dirt on this dude to put him in jail. And they're like, look, we're not going to put you in jail, but this is what we have. What we are going to do is help you run for president. These are going to be your talking points. This is going to be your objective. And then once you get in, we're going to finish the New World Order and crush America. Obama holds a record, the most kills by a Nobel Peace Prize winner. I don't actually think that that's true, because I think they've given the Nobel Peace Prize for the atom bomb. I don't think they gave it to one of the guys for the atom bomb, but it's the same guy who created the atom bomb. If I'm not mistaken. That might be incorrect. I'd have to look that up. But for some reason, I think that's true. Obama killed children? Yeah, his first day in office, he fucking drone striked a wedding, dude. And killed a bunch of kids. It was literally like the first thing he did as president. Welcome to the Oval Office, sir. We would like to drone some children. Are you down? Fuck yeah, let's do it. And that motherfucker was bombing so many civilians that we literally ran out of bombs. Like, this is how fast he was killing civilians, dude. We ran out of bombs. You know how hard it is to get the military-industrial complex of the West to run out of bombs? Like, my guy. That's a lot of fucking bombs, dude. Yeah, Obama was the worst president since, or prior to Biden. Biden has topped it by far. But Obama was horrible for the country. Absolutely horrible for the country. Yeah, he bombed wedding in multiple countries. It wasn't like, yeah, he had a favorite country he liked to bomb. He pretty much liked to bomb them all. Which is weird because he's a muzzy. You know what I mean? But the powers that be, the global elites, the people that are actually running the show, they don't give a fuck about people at all. In any way, shape, or form. Even if it's quote-unquote their people. They just don't care. They do not care. Yeah, it goes Biden, Obama, and then Carter. That's probably correct. I don't know, you could put Reagan on there too. I know Reagan's great. Everybody loves Reagan. And he did some great stuff. Yada, yada, yada. But he also legalized immigrants. He did immigrant amnesty. He gave us no-fault divorce. So there was a lot of fucking things that Reagan did to fuck up the country as well. Everybody just says, well, he's the greatest because he got the commies to tear down the commie wall. And you're like, I guess. I don't know how that fucking affects me, but okay. Yeah, to the ruling class elites, you're scum. If you pay taxes, you're slightly less scummy because they like to spend your taxes. Winky Wanky Woo. What a funny name. Ronnie the Ray Gun was an actor. Yeah, he was an actor. But yeah, I always thought I should support Reagan because everybody's like, oh, I'm a Reagan Republican. Reagan, Reagan, yay, Reagan, Reagan, Reagan. And he had some fantastic speeches. But when you actually dig into his administration, not that great. Not that great. Unless we're just talking fiscal policy. Fiscal policy, he was good. But no-fault divorce has really been a detriment to this country. and to marriage in general, to relationships, to families. So that's kind of a big fuck up on his part. Also, amnesty for illegals. He's the one that planted the seed in the dumb liberal mind that they can get this again.